everyone, welcome back to my channel. This week it's going to be a Q&A. I put a Q&A request out on Instagram because people asked me to do it and I would love to. And you've come in with lots of questions, so I'm going to be telling you a little bit about myself. So forgive me if I keep looking down because I've got it on a sheet of paper because I can't remember all the questions. And forgive me if I get your name wrong, if I pronounce it wrong. I will try, I promise. So the first one's from Alice Boyce, and she said, what's your favourite thing to do with Becky and Holly when you spend time together? Well, because we don't live together anymore and because we don't see each other that much, my favourite thing to do is go overnight somewhere and wake up with them in the morning and sit there in our gym jams and our dressing gowns and have brekkie together. Because that to me, I've got my babies around me, my little chicks, and we just chat over cups of tea and bacon and eggs or croissant or whatever, and it's just gorgeous, special time. So I would say that's probably what I like doing, the chilling out kind of stuff, not the daredevil stuff. So the next one is from Jennifer Bowman, and she said, what's your favourite dessert or treat? It literally took me 1 second to decide this. And it's that millionaire shortbread. Oh my God. That chocolate on the top, that caramel in the middle, and that shortbread or that cookie base underneath. And as you bite through the different textures and that sugar rush from the caramel, I love it. So yeah, it wasn't really hard to think of a favourite dessert or treat. Unfortunately, they do them in those little squares, don't they? So it's kind of not too many calories, is it? So that's my favourite dessert. Next one's from, I'm going to get your name wrong, I think it's Aniha, which sounds a really pretty name, better than Gill. So you've asked, what's my favourite place to shop in England? So I'm thinking that you mean city or place, and my favourite place has to be where I come from, which is Stratford-on-Avon, which is a cute historic town famous for Shakespeare, and it's got all those lovely little shops that you don't find in the big cities. You know, it has got some of the chains, but it's got all the cute little shops too, which I like going to, particularly at Christmas time and having a good old mooch around. So I'd say it's Stratford-on-Avon for my place. If you mean kind of which store do I like, then I'm loving at the moment Kiko. I've just discovered Kiko, and that's it. I'm in there choosing a new eyeshadow or a new nail polish or something, so that's my favourite store at the moment. Then the lovely Jen Waterman has asked who my celebrity crush is. Wow, there's millions, aren't there? First one that comes to mind is George Clooney, swoon, gorgeous, from when he was in the Nespresso ad. I mean, there I am, because I actually love Nespresso. There I am with my Nespresso with George, clearly, and he's obviously loving me. But anyway, probably second would be, we went to the Magic Mike premiere. I went with Becky and Holly. We were really excited to go, and I'd say Channing Tatum possibly comes a close second. He is gorgeous. Go and see it, girls, if you haven't already. Jen also asked me what my favourite beauty product was that I couldn't do without, and I always kind of think, if you're on a desert island, what would be the one piece of beauty that you would want with you? And for me, without doubt, nothing else would be lipstick, and I just happen to have my favourite lipstick here. I've got it on, it's Yves Saint Laurent Rouge Veloute. It is stunning with pigment, with shine, creaminess, colour, and it just looks amazing, and I just love this. In fact, you know, I take this everywhere with me. So I've got it on today. It's a really vibrant lipstick. This sums up my personality and I love it. So yeah, lippy. When I get on that desert island, Robinson Crusoe, and I've got my lippy on, I think we'll be okay. So now we've got from Annabelle. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. Again, a gorgeous name. What's your favourite time of the year? Without doubt, now, summer for us in the UK. I love the colours. You know, when you get colour matched, I'm summer. And so I love all those pinks, corals, blues. I love flowers that are out in the summer. I like the fact that in this country we have barbecues and there's so many events to go to. People get married, people have big parties, outside events. It's when I'm at my happiest. and the sunshine without doubt makes you happy. So that would be my favourite time of the year. Jane Bowl, she's asked me what my favourite childhood memory is. I was one of 4 children, and my sisters would tell you that I was the favourite girl, but I'd deny that. Anyway, we used to have Christmas pudding and big things set alight with holly on the top and everything. Not my holly, clearly, the holly. And we'd have sixpences inside it, and when we were served your slice of Christmas pudding, if I hadn't got a sixpence in, I would make this like, oh no, I've not got a sixpence. And I remember my dad, he was like a bit funny, a bit crazy. He would say, oh, look at that bird over there, Jill. And of course I'd look up at the bird. And when I looked back at my plate, there would be this coin in my pudding. And all my brother and sisters would go, oh, that's not fair, she's got one. You know, usual family life. But that I remember vividly, and I was probably about 6. So that's probably my favourite one. Debbie Ellis, she says, what was your dream when you were a child? Well, when I was 7 with my best friend Karen, we wanted to be vets, but I was a bit scared about the sight of blood and used to pass out all the time, so I didn't think that was a good career choice. I actually wanted to go into, funnily enough, into the theatre to do makeup, lighting. I've always loved the theatre. I get tingles down my spine when I go to the theatre. So I did want to go and work in that, but never did. But hey, I'm working in makeup now, which is good. And then Jan King, lovely Jan, she said, would I ever go dark? Ooh, I don't think so. I did once for a fancy dress wear this, it was 60s, and I had this Cleopatra black wig on, like, and I went there and nobody recognised me, and I was like, hi, and they were like, who are you? I whacked loads of makeup on. It probably looked okay because I could get, you know, I had red lips on and everything. But normal day-to-day life, I think my skin is, it's just not right for black or dark. So Holly looks great. Becky's been dark at points as well. But I've never really been dark. I was always white blonde as a child, so don't think it's going to happen. But maybe one day I might wear a wig and you won't know who it is. Thanks for that, Jan. And then I have Nadezhda Nario. I've probably got that wrong, but what, again, a lovely name. And she said, how often do I go without makeup? And yes, I do go without makeup because I think it's good to give your pores time to breathe, and probably at the weekends on a Sunday if we're not going out, I'm makeup free. And sometimes in the evenings I just take it off and I'm makeup free then, so I think it's really important to do that. And actually, some guys kind of like you without makeup as well. They probably appreciate all the effort you make, don't they? When they see you without makeup and then they see you made up. My husband, I'm really lucky because he kind of likes me to wear the makeup, but he also loves me without it, as I'm sure all your boyfriends and husbands do. Next one up is from Laura Dewhurst, and she asks where my favourite place is to go on holiday. And again, straight there. It's that West Coast, LA, California, the beach. I had on my bucket list, I wanted to rollerblade, and I went there with the girls. So rollerblading, down by the beach, wind in your hair, sunshine, I'm there. Then from Lorraine, she wants to know, oh my gosh, this is a really complicated one. What would I tell my teenage self about life, love and family? Okay, life, this is what my parents told me and what I tell mine. Live it to the full. What do they say? Life's not about the storm, waiting for the storm to pass. It's about enjoying the rain. So get on and do the things you want to do now, and don't lie there and think, I wish I'd done that. That's life. About love, oh right, here we go again. I've been through obviously many relationships. Don't trust a charmer, don't trust a flirt, because if they flirt with you, they'll flirt with others. Trust me, I know. And also I say to mine, give it 2 years. If it gets 2 years and 96% say it's okay and there's just a little, just annoying thing, you're with the right man. If you've got problems at 2 years, ditch them. And family is everything to me, totally everything, right from the child growing up to my own 2 children. I live for my family. They are and should be just the love of your lives, and if you fall out, which we all do, get back together again, make it up, because they're your blood. So family, yes. massive part of me. Thanks very much for all the questions. I've really enjoyed doing it, and I hope you know a little bit more about me now. And if you want these in the future, please just ask. I think it's nice to know the personality as well, isn't it? If you've liked it, please give it a massive thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you next week. Bye! And I use this a lot of the time over the summer. It just builds up. So I rub that in with a mitt, then just hang around in the nude for about 10 minutes and hope the postman doesn't come. And then pop some clothes on and you're away.